Specifically, the pink cards that we have. If you play the green card, that means you're good to go. After playing a yellow card. A yellow card means DM, please NPC me for the time being until green card is played. Red card is we stop immediately because somebody got triggered in some way, shape, or form. So, that is what we call the mental health cards.
Also,
We all-
remember the green card also means keep going without me. I'm here, but keep going without me.
So, we covered that, and I remind myself I gotta do one small thing. It's the beginning of a new session, so everybody gets at least one DM or one inspiration card.
Okay.
And once Naya joins, I will be giving them an inspiration card. Double check your inspiration cards. Make sure none of them are saying play immediately.
Play immediately. Draw 2.
Oh, lucky.
Heck yeah.
Did you give me one? Because I thought I already had one.
Yeah, if you already had one, you're not getting a new one. Everybody needs at least one. Sorry. I'm just gonna drop these 2 down on here so I can.
Ooh.
But I thought my little heart out last episode.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I was like, are you kidding? I think this is our time to go.
Arden.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Whenever you be reduced to 0 or fewer hit points, you're instead reduced to 1 and gain 1 exhaustion level instead of dying for 24 hours.
But we don't do exhaustion.
And that is going to be marked on your token with the little angel wings. Congratulations.
Also, Naya, you all good on your end?
Still working on my headset. Give me just a second. I'm going to disconnect my audio and then I'll try again.
All good.
Okay.
No worries.
Koa
Boop.
is not dying. Can I use this
Not
on
this
Ren?
session,
Can I use this on Ren instead of me?
Do you wish for it to be on Ren?
Of course.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Always.
I'm now concerned with the way you've said that.
No, it's always for my love.
At least for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep. Whoop. All right. And then once we have 9, we can get started and back on to the thing. Anybody want to recap what happened last session?
Screams, pains as we learn more and more that everyone's dead. Everyone's either undead or a lich. We didn't see something that was apparently there. We don't remember. Some of us do. Some of us remember. 2 of us remember what was there. There was nothing there. It just looked like Cole killed someone. Then we were rushed into this tower.
Koa, you have projections as well, so 3 of you remember.
3.
Yeah, I thought it was 3.
3 of us remember.
Koa, Naya, and Desi are the only ones that remember the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And after that debacle, we were rushed into the heart of the heart of this motherfucker's house.
Yep. Now, mind you, we also learned that Sotiria has the literal heart of Tainabu inside her body, keeping her alive. And that giant crystal that everyone's seeing is just an illusion.
Just for show.
There we go.
What the fuck is that? Why does he have hair? The fuck?
I made you token. I made you token, Arden.
That's fine. I did minor illusion. Bald head.
I think I have the token for him. It's just I need to find it.
How long does Hex last? I just realized. How long does the Hex spell last?
Forever, because you're gonna kill him.
No. Like, in all honesty, how long does that actually last?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's a concentration. Oh, so it's a concentration for 1 hour.
So very angry, concentrating bold this entire time.
Yeah, there's just like there's inky tears coming from his face right now.
Oh, damn. I apparently don't have the token.
Oh. Well, I can always imagine it in my heart that he is bald. So it's all good. My good.
Also, bards, the music stopped.
Oh, hey Bards! I didn't tell you to stop.
They really gotta form a union or something.
No unions under this.
No, cause a right instead.
Let's see. Yes, I know. You could play that one.
So
No,
I
that one.
casted X. I
Give me a
also
moment. These bards are being silly.
Misty Step second
When are they
level,
not being silly?
right? Yeah. Alright, so that's that. Or did I check that out already? I did. Oop. Ignore that. I didn't cast that because I don't have that prepared. Ignore that magic missile. I clicked that by accident.
There we go. There. And don't make me threaten your lives again. Seriously.
Again, a union is so nice. You get hazard pay at some point.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream.
Because of the hazard pay thing I said.
No. Something that just happened on my blue sky.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got, let's see here. I told y'all that I had to do 16, 17, say 15, 16, 17, and 18, right?
Yeah.
I still haven't written 18. But guess what? I now need to write 19, 20, 21, 22.
If it's too much work, I'm just gonna keep his base form here.
23.
Yeah, that's fine, Arden.
I have to keep going up to 23
DP,
today.
we're getting too much. What's it called? Interaction on Blue Sky. You gotta know that that's gonna happen at this point.
No,
Also,
I'm just. You gotta understand. I am not used to this amount of interaction.
It happens.
Can we hear from Naya, see if their audio is good?
Wrong.
Sure.
Oh my,
One
holy
second.
jeez.
DB. One moment.
Yeah.
Audio good, Naya?
Yep.
Alright, let me raise you a bit more.
Yep.
Alright, I've got you at 100. Say again, Naya.
Sorry?
There we go.
I had you at 100. I turned you down at the start, but now I got you at 100
Okay.
again.
Is that
You are
Okey-dokey.
perfect.
Yeah, we got you good.
Apologies for my lateness.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. We're not some big name production here. We are a small group of friends playing a game and sharing it with the world.
We're a small group of furries playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I am a big production, yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Demi, you're not wrong.
Okay. So, we are back. You are all in discussions with Lareau. Do we remember what the last question was?
Oh yes, I remember the last thing that was. Desi had a death grip on Thoreau's shirt, asking him, "What did you do to my sister?"
Floral, after having had his previous discussion, after you grabbed him by the shirt, he looked Desi straight in the eyes and said, "I brought her back to life. You're welcome."
That is not a life.
It will be once we can get the heart to work.
The heart belongs to Tainaboon.
It does, and I'll admit, I didn't know what the forger was planning to do with it until recently. And then he killed my wife.
Who was your wife?
Soteria.
Literally, Desi just gives a death stare to Naya. It's like, hello, the conversation we were just having?
You mean your fiance?
My
No.
soon-to-be wife.
He's as much as I hate
Sorry,
to
I'm
admit
guessing-
it, he's not wrong. I saw in her mind. Forger did kill her. No, that's not the right accent. that's
Oh, my
a
word.
future kobold.
Oh, look at you, Koa, falling after your dad's footsteps.
Dad? Bitwin didn't have any kids.
Excuse me?
I'm getting an accent. Help!
So Floro, what is this place? Who are all these people? Is there any hope for them?
They're her memory of this place. And by extension, my memory of this place. Songhaven is supposed to be Satasa, but my magic changed it. I can only hold on to it so that it stays like this. A place without fear. No Phyrexians, no Forger, no war. Peace. And I'm trying my damnedest to hold it all together. Because if I don't, then we're all lost. You saw what's out there.
We did.
Insight check.
Roll.
Koa does not trust a word coming out of this fucker's mouth. But I don't
Desi also wants to check to see if
11.
hold on, let me do an insight as well.
Anybody who wishes to do an insight on Floro, the lying bastard, you may.
What the hell? What the hell?
I was about to ask DB if you want to you wanted to give the assist. That's why. That's fine. I should have said that earlier.
Okay. Also, Kulgan always is.
Everyone
is doing the insight on everyone. So, Kulgan does not. I don't. What does Kulgan believe?
Insight.
This is just a wave of insight. I'm also going to make Ren do it. He's not verbally saying it.
I do like having a +10.
Look,
why does Ren have a +10 too?
You're the one who made him.
I forgot he has a +10.
I'm not gonna do the insight. I'm just gonna skip over the insight step.
You sure?
I'll point my sword at him.
To everyone else, his emotion and conviction of what he's saying right now is 100% truthful.
So what is this thing, Floro, that is in this place that is destroying these people?
One moment.
Erasing them.
At that question, the door opens up.
No, the door doesn't open up. It's kicked open. Floro, you've got a serious... Oh, sorry, that's too... Floro, you got... Damn it, what was the... How do you do an Irish accent correctly?
Floro, what in the blazes be going on?
Thank you. Floro, Floro, you got a serious infestation of something.
Floro is looking just as confused at all of you, like, what are all of you talking about?
You see that...
Go ahead and take your card back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
And I have to clear my throat a bit. You see, I placed the cat down.
There.
You see him walking in, around his mouth, around his mouth is stained a bit with some sort of a bit black, and in his hand he's carrying some sort of weird crimson knife.
And I show to players.
Right.
Hmm?
Did everyone see the knife?
What knife?
Nope.
Did it not pop up for anyone?
No.
I think you need to click on the magnifying glass.
Oh, see, this is why I don't use handouts. Hold up. I'll just make it show up in everyone's journals. Boop. All right, you should see it at the top of the list.
Oh my.
And Flo's like, what do you mean? What do you mean what's going on?
Something attacked your bride-to-be. I don't know what, but neither of us remember. Not to mention the fact that something murdered someone at my circus grounds. Currently, I have a friend of mine going around the city preparing a spell to make sure we don't have any more memory lapses. But if I don't know what we're looking for, I don't know. If I don't have an image to work with, then we can't prepare for it. Oh, good. You're all here. And he gestures to the party.
Floro turns and also looks at the party and goes, did you bring something with you?
Other than the sword? No.
Koa.
Hmm?
You're the mind mage.
Yeah?
Can you implant in the people's heads who don't remember an image of this thing?
No, that would take too long. If he can project the image of the thing, then I can collapse that into something that my friend can use to make sure that we all remember what it looks like the next time we see it, so that we can make sure it doesn't get the surprise on us anymore.
Wait, no. My barrier's perfect. It shouldn't be nothing. Nobody should be dying. In fact, nobody has died. What's going on? Soteria? The Soteria looks down and she says, it's true, my love. People are dying. And I don't know who they are. And that's scary. Vusk, what does this mean for the ritual? Oh, sorry, following his ruling. Seamus, what does this mean for the ritual? Says Floro.
This has nothing to do with that ritual. What this means is that everyone in the city is in danger of being killed and forgotten. For some reason, 3 of this group remember what happened.
And he turns to stare at all of you.
Middle finger's still up towards Floro.
There's like, so what you're telling me is my citizens are dying, and only 3 of you remember.
Technically, your citizens are already dead.
True, but by logic, there's only one mind mage I know of who'd be crazy enough to do something like that.
Sure. Go for it. Try me. I only want to kill you. Why would I waste my time with everyone else here?
He leans, he spreads his arms like, you have no better chance than now. I have no power.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm merely an anchor.
Ah, I see.
Just hold up, let me think.
A small crown of stars just glow around Koa's head.
I can.
I'm not attacking. I'm just waiting.
Floro starts pacing and then has his thumb to his mouth as he's walking and talking. Gotta think. If this barrier's up, but Soteria's, and then the removal of resentment, but brought in people who represent.
Did Koa see, like, glancing outside, is there a window anywhere in this tower? Or, like, just an open arch I can see outside?
At this moment, no. You are all within, like, a dining room-esque area.
From my memory of seeing the barrier, was there any imperfections? From what I remember seeing?
Give me a knowledge Arcana, because you did look through that barrier pretty well.
I'm still keeping up the Crown of Stars still in my head.
Mm-hmm.
No, Arcana check? Do I have advantage or no?
You will have advantage because you...
Yeah.
And Barts, lower. Please. Jeez. Okay. Sorry. I told you guys to get overzealous, but not that overzealous. Jeez.
Nat 20, 30.
Okay.
I have a plus 10 Arcana. With that advantage, I'm good for today.
You remember that there were two things. One, that Naya managed to pass through the barrier without ever fulfilling the conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And two, despite your absolute hatred and need for violence against Fleuro, it let you in.
Your barrier's
And then
shitty.
And you make another small connection, Koa.
Yeah.
The malice that you had has taken form.
I don't see anything.
Oh,
You have a
no.
shitty barrier. You know that, Fluoro?
Well, to be fair, I wasn't expecting someone to have a full-on fucking vendetta to come after me.
Really? A full-on
And
fucking vendetta. You didn't
walking
expect
in-
that?
Walking in with a divine source and that sword. Helix, you mentioned the sword.
Sorry, let me cook here.
Are you telling me that that sword is responsible for that creature?
I don't think so.
Probably is.
This
He
barrier is
stopped.
powered by thought,
He
right?
puts his hands together and he goes, it's a combination of things. See, because the barrier is also supposed to keep out negative thought.
Yeah.
Because all of that is going into her. He points to Teeter. Teeter's like, what?
Oh, sweetie, you're dead too.
Wait, can I please have a word with my sister?
Sure.
I'd say you two go get a room. I think I know what's happened.
Let's
Get
stop and
a-
think.
Sotiria, I need you to stop for a moment. I need everyone to stop for a moment. Sotiria. And Desi just walks up to his sister and just puts his hands on both sides of her face. I need you to calmly take this in, and I'm going to say this as gently as possible as I can. You should not be here.
Her fault.
Hold on. Hold on. Like, I know these words are very strange coming from me. But you died that day. Your wife decided to put the heart of another world inside your chest to try and save your life, thus turning you into a pseudo-lich.
Her paws go up and hugs her brother's cheeks as she stares you directly in the eyes and says, "Brother, I know."
You shouldn't be here. And I hate saying that as his eyes tear up.
She goes, "Well, then I shouldn't have married a crazy bard then, should I?"
I mean, wasn't that part the first obvious part?
No.
It kind of goes without saying.
You have not seen him the way I do, brother.
I've seen him the ways that you have not seen him. You know, all the times he's tried to kill me.
Her eyes widen and she stares over at Floro. He does this finger up, finger down, finger up, finger down.
I shove the memories in
that
there.
Bit.
I shove all the memories of what happened with Floro and the group into her mind.
You casting a spell to do that?
No, I'm just gonna try to read her mind and push thought into it at this point. I'm finagling with things. Let's see if we can push thought into there. Would that be a spell?
Cat just calmly sitting.
Yeah, no,
or
I'll
standing.
just minor illusion it. All the scenarios that Floro did. I'm just gonna minor illusion a little like puppet show.
Well, basically, Desi goes through the laundry list of ways Floro has tried to kill them over the past year.
Yes.
Verbally saying this out loud to Floro's face. To his sister. Now, I'm sure, try not to throw up. There are some good qualities in that over there, but I respect your heart and where it is, sister. But all of this, especially what's going on in our world, is not right.
But what's going on in our world was not his fault.
What? He is instrumental in that.
How? He's the reason we have Stonehaven, brother.
Do you understand what he did to that one's world? Pointing to Orda. He's took the one thing that was protecting that world to bring it here because the forger asked him to.
So, technically, I just freed the magic of Tiny Boo.
Shush.
Nope, you took away the protection that Tiny Boo had.
I took away the shell that was keeping all of that closed up.
And there was a reason for that, Floro. There was a reason for that.
And to be fair, once again, acting on orders.
Yes, but so did the murderous hordes of the humans in our first battles with them. They were just following orders when they tried to slaughter us.
He shuts up at that point. He just puts himself on the table. Look, murder me all you want.
Martyr you? Martyr you? Young man, you are in timeout right now.
Look, we can debate philosophy later. Right now, we need to find this thing and kill it.
I mean, I could always act on orders. We might lose the person, though.
We are not doing that.
Sorry. If I manifested it, can I just think really hard and not manifest it?
I don't think that sounds very
or
good.
figure out where it is, since I'm the one who created it.
Oh, I obviously missed a lot when I had to run to the bathroom. What?
Yo, yeah. You did.
I'm wrenching Desi's just been
No worry. This is above table. My hands on my forehead. This is out of character. Above table. But could I technically just like either dismiss it or look for it or know where it is? Because it is my creation from my malice towards this bald-headed elf.
It is only a part of your creation.
But
so even if you try to do an arcane sort of search for it, you're only going to get a ballpark.
Then didn't it
better than nothing.
And I'm going off of your nat 30 Arcana on this.
Damn.
Not to mention the fact that we still have to deal with the problem of it making people forget that it even existed the second it's out of eyesight.
It's a fun little creature. All right, back in table.
Furl still goes, look, how about I explain everything from my side, starting with after what happened after I took the heart? Would that help?
No, not really.
Actually,
I'll leave
Yes.
the
Wait,
I'll leave the room if anything. I don't want to be here at this point.
No, I need you to start projecting the image of that creature.
You're a weird creature with spells. You could do it too. Read someone's mind or something.
Koa,
I'm
now is not the time.
I am not a damaged mind mage who can go into people's heads.
Floro just does the point of, he has a point.
Look at an orb towards the feet of one of the moles just shoot at the feet of Floro. You shut up.
Okay. All right. You.
That was a mistake bringing me over here.
You work with that long-named cat over there, while the rest of us listen to
both
what
you
happened on
and
that day.
you and Mom both saw it too and remember it.
I need
project
to
it.
hear. Yes, but I need to hear.
Ren just leans in.
I need to hear
Hey?
why.
Ren also leans in next to you. They can't cast illusions to show the thing. Just saying, hun.
And there's also one more thing. Miss Soteria, I need you to, and this is going to sound weird at first, but I promise it will make sense. I need you to give me permission to exist in Songhaven.
Don't. What are you?
What?
What are you really? I saw your form. Some scribbled out mess.
He just looks at Soteria.
Soteria, don't do it.
Within my power, I give you 10%. Would that be acceptable for now?
You know more than you're letting on, don't you?
She just
and
gives
just
a
a.
smile.
So when I introduced, how long?
Since you arrived. Actually, since you arrived.
So when I introduced myself as Von Alter Seamus Killian Rohan Aiden Morgan Allen, you addressed me as Von Alter Seamus Killian Rohan Aiden Morgan Allen?
That is true.
And he starts laughing.
Damn.
As if we're not confusing things already, and Floro says, "Thank you." She points at him and goes, "Time out!" And he just, what you see is, she says time out, and suddenly everything around him just, he is on the floor. His face is on the ground.
Sorry.
Reserved.
Sorry. Miss Soteria, do you trust everyone in this room?
She turns. Brother? Do you trust your teammates?
I do trust them. I'm learning to trust one person, but still the trust is there.
Then yes, I do.
All right. And he pulls out a small doll of what kind of looks like a facsimile of himself, pulls off the arm, and crushes it. Now then, Miss Soteria, one of you, he points to the party, say my name again.
Killian.
And as you say that, you don't say Killian, you say Vusk. And it doesn't sound unnatural to you. And as you say it, you think to yourself for a moment, wait, that wasn't how he introduced himself, right? And as you think back to your memories, that's when you realize he did introduce himself as that. Your perception had been altered. When he introduced himself, he introduced himself as Vasgrama Bronze.
Wait,
just
no,
hear-
wait.
You hear Floro from the floor like weird ass magic. Ugh.
Wait. That would not have worked on Desi.
It did.
It did. It didn't alter your mind. It altered your perceptions.
That still has to do with his mind, though.
The DM says
Alright.
it did.
As long as the DM says it.
Because, Desi, it comes from a different source.
I understand that. I don't like it. I don't
Me
like
either.
that honestly, as a player, upsets me. But whatever. It is what it is.
Hold up.
What are we holding up for?
No, we don't have to hold up. We're good. We can keep going.
There. Anyway. Continue, Vusk. Sorry. I had to write something in private to somebody.
Ah, all right. That will work plenty. I have enough access to what magic I need in order to condense the image and give it to my friend who is still going around the Songhaven setting up the sigils. Oh, and you needn't worry. You needn't worry, Floro. It's not going to interfere with your barrier. If anything, it'll actually strengthen it pretty well. It's based on what? Your barrier is based on Fey magic?
Column A, column B.
Right.
He's still on the ground. You notice he hasn't been able to stand up at all.
Did you do that?
Inside check on that. On whether or not it's gonna tamper it too much. Why am I rolling low today?
It's fine. Still with that net 20 Arcana, considering you pretty much broke the barrier down to its basest components inside your mind. The answer is actually true. If this cat can do what he says he does, that barrier is going to get a bit stronger. It makes the motion of keep going.
Well, Vusk was asking, so Tyria, did you do that to him?
She nods. Like with just with the puffed up like half smile that would normally show that Leonin are actually grinning on the inside, because showing their teeth would be a form of violence.
Huh. You might actually be the first god that I like. Well, on their way to being a god.
And she just nods. Well, godlike being. Maybe.
All the best ones start out human.
She just gives that look of, well, good thing that I'm better than human.
What I mean is mortal. Now, Moonbeam, you don't have anything to speak with the man on the pancaked man, do you?
Right now, we need to find this thing. That is our only priority.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure there's a section in this very large and empty room that we can let Miss Sotiria's brother speak with the pancaked man, and the mind mage can help with getting everything all ready.
I never agreed to that.
Ren just says, look, it's a lot easier if we take care of the thing now.
Under one condition. You allow me to cast Gaius on you.
Why?
Precaution. And
Against?
the change in accent is in another language. In Celestial. Against whatever you are.
Yeah.
I know every language, DP. Remember? I can speak every language and understand
And
it.
And remember, the only two people in this party I think who can't understand it are Helix and Orda.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Ren.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Helix is very
just
much
hear-
eyeballing you right now.
You hear a choir of like sounds and instruments coming out of Koa's mouth.
Everybody else can understand it.
Yeah. It's just precaution. Then I will help you. That is how it works. That is how I work. Yes or no?
Just like a mind mage.
You're not helping your case.
Well, I'm just reminiscing. It's not unexpected. All right. I have no cause to give you any harm, so why not? It'll be fun.
All right. You have to choose to fail this then. As Koa's eyes glow a bright blue, and he speaks. I speak the spell with verbal power. You will listen to me this very hour. From the command without fight or wrath, or face the wrath of this cobalt plight. You will reveal your true form, as well as all information that you have towards us, for us, and everything you know. Everything.
Soteria,
Wait, hold on a second. I have a contract with this being. I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm also pushing the Gia spell onto Floro. Since I am an enchanter, I could do 2. As long as he can hear it. He has to roll a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Alright, so we shall do that with the row. I need to roll that personally. No! Game, why?
Oh no, DM crashed.
Did you fail too?
No, it kicked me out.
He said, no, you cannot reveal what Floro knows.
Oh, give me a moment. Okay, first off, but as you finish the spell, Soteria, her eyes widen. She looks at us. Okay, I give you permission now. Because, and now for Floreau's roll, which, in secret.
All
right. Poor boy.
Did he fail?
He got a nat 1.
Thank you.
Oof.
So you must reveal your true form, give all information that you have on yourself to everyone here, or take, I'm casting this at 5th level, so it shouldn't be that bad. Or take, what's it called, 5d10 psychic damage.
Okay. So a couple things happen. You told Vusk to fail this, so he'll do that. First, after you cast the spell, you suddenly feel the effects of it start to happen to you.
I cast Shatter.
A double
No.
gear.
No,
As I'm reading
that wouldn't make it much fun. I think not. But if you really want to know, don't say I didn't warn you. I don't say that it wasn't warned.
So Soteria just takes a couple
Old.
steps away as she puts herself against a wall somewhere. And Flora's like,
as are there curtains or blinds in the room?
No, we've already established this is a closed off room.
Oh, okay. Then the lights are basically just candlelight and everything.
Magical candlelight, yeah.
All right, let me see if I can find that thing I pinned for.
Can he cast that if he doesn't remember I casted the spell? can he use that, if I may ask?
As I know what this NPC is and how things work for them, no.
Even with the alter memories?
Well, also, he's choosing not to do it because you told him to reveal everything about himself.
So you're casting the rebound, you're using the rebound as well?
No, he's not using the rebound because what's about to happen is a lot more fun for him anyway.
So before
the candle. Sorry.
Before this happens, with what's being released, so TD is going to like pretty much falter in the background and fall for anyone to see.
Naya will rush over.
Yeah, thus continue.
The light in the entire room winks out all at once as one by one candles begin to ignite, and a new accented voice occurs, while in the darkness, the sound of cracking bones and squelching flesh just echoes distantly. So, you want to know who I am, or I guess what I really am?
Everything.
Ooh.
So dramatics.
I have to admit, I've never actually revealed this to so many people all at once.
Ow, 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 ow. One
That
moment.
is very loud.
Oh, my bad. I will turn it down. How is it now?
A little bit more.
How about now? Is
Oh,
that
look, nothing like an apologetic demon lord.
How about now?
That's
I
fine.
think you're good.
15. It says it's 15. Is that good?
Okay.
Okay.
Does it work? Is
It's
everyone
good. It's good now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. We all good? Evie, you good?
Fuck's sake.
DM is dying on the floor now.
No, DM, live.
I'll be alive inside. It's just that was perfect.
That'll be great. That'll be great. That'll be great for later on. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Well, then, you're going to wish that every single one of you forgets this. I am the Baba Yaga.
Okay. Cole is just unfazed.
But now that you know what I am, I should let you know those darker desires, those intrusive thoughts, even those vile thoughts that you never even realize you think about yourself. I can feel them writhing and squirming and screaming under your conscious mind, begging to be let out. I don't need to give the warning of you telling your friends about me now, because, well, specifically you, little kobold. Everyone here is as close to a friend as you have, and you let all of them know exactly what I am. So, I guess now I'll look forward to working with you. Oh, and as a thing to let you know as part of your little spell, before now I didn't know anything about you. But now I know more than you would ever want.
Yes, I am Cobalt, part demi lich, who has the mindset to kill this man on my left. I hate everybody. They make me feel gross sometimes.
And from Floro on the floor. And he's a planeswalker. He keeps erasing his own memory.
That has been fixed.
Doubt it.
Partially.
Oh yes, but tell me, Koa. There is something I've come to learn about all mind mages everywhere I've ever been. There's always just one particular memory they erase. Never to face, never to think about ever again.
Yeah?
And they keep repeating that mistake over and over again. Have you found that memory? Or do you even know what it is?
I gave it up.
Told ya!
I gave it up for the knowledge to steal this man's entire ability.
Eh?
Kind of hurt that no one rolled inside on me. Damn. But okay.
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Huh.
And then as, hold on, I need to change something real quick. Pardon me.
He's gonna change back, yeah?
Yes, I need to find the token.
Really quick before I hand over NPC control to Arden, Desi, after hearing those very hurtful words from Koa, looks over to Naya and just says, Desi just looks over to Naya with tears in his eyes and he just says, Falkipus.
No one looks at Koa in more detail, I guess. Alright, that's fine.
Ooh.
I think Felix is a bit more shocked of his employer.
And as the lights wink back on, in place of the orange cat stands a black cat with crimson red eyes in a long black coat, leaning against one of the pillars with a just standing there.
Everybody in the party give me a history roll.
No, what have he done?
It makes sense for Orda.
19.
Okay. Desi, you were from Theros. Unfortunately, there's no creature like what I'm about to describe in your lexicon. So we will.
Sake.
So we'll let Desi and Helix's rolls pretty much be. Oh, that's new.
Where?
Orda with his nat 1 is like. Blah. Picks up the bucket of water. Pour.
Doesn't need to do bucket of water anymore, but yeah, we'll do that anyway.
Naya and Koa. The equivalent of a demon that would exist in both your planes would have been a Rakshashan.
Okay.
Hate those.
But he doesn't feel particularly demonic.
Oh, Arden, hold on. Desi has been around all of Arden's books at this point.
So that 23 is just somewhere inside your memory. Huh. It looks like a Rakshashan. Definitely isn't one, but looks like it.
Exactly that. That's what it would be.
And there you go.
Yeah. What about my 25?
Felix, you're just looking at this and going, okay. You've seen enough strange shit at this point that this is barely phasing for you.
I can't believe this is my employer. No wonder you wanted my name.
Oh, no, the name was only for the magic to work. Honestly, I couldn't care. Honestly, I can't do anything that a Fae could do. If Chef asked for your name, oh, I'd be careful.
And Frollo's just laying there on the ground like, yeah, weird magic. Honey, are you okay? In the background, where Naya and Sotiria are, you just hear Sotiria, yeah, I'm good. And she takes Naya's hand and just gets herself to stand, albeit a little bit wobbly. Although, she looks at Ko. Did you really have to ask for 100%?
Always. I mean, always. I want the truth, and that is it.
Yes.
dear.
The truth is, he's not. It's a little weird. He's a lot like your planeswalker types, except.
I still don't know what
different.
that is. People are throwing that around, and I don't know what that is.
And
Flora-
to be fair, I've never heard of a planeswalker either. But
Flora's laying there on the ground and just puts his hand up. I could describe it if you want.
Shut up!
Miss Sotiria, could you let your husband to be up?
And she looks. She's like, if he is even my husband still. Granted, darling, we have a lot to talk about, but please, it's really heavy. Okay, you may stand.
It has been an hour. Do we want to take a quick break?
Oh, yes.
Yep. All right, everyone. We are going to take a 15-minute break. In the meantime, stand up, stretch, get some water, use the bathroom. Not in that specific order. And we'll be right back in 15 minutes. All right. Be right back, everyone. Hoot hoot.
Woot woot.
Hoot hoot.
Oh.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah,
In an
absolute
empty chat box.
maniacs.
It's fun.
Oh, DB's back as well.
Yes.
Okay, great. Cool. So we left it in the hanging in the air with the Baba Yaga, aka Vaskrama himself, having introduced to themselves to the party now.
All right. You went through it. Minor illusion what the false Hydra looks like. Oh, you don't want it?
Let's give this group some privacy so they can talk. And he'll basically use that as the means to, they'll go off to one corner. Him, Naya, and Koa, and Ren, if he comes along, he'll lead him off to
still
another
in
one.
Desi's arm. Ren's still being carried.
This is true.
I thought Koa was the one being carried.
No, I Misty stepped out of his arms.
Oh.
Ren's the one just like, I'm just here. It's kind of nice.
Red's like, what? That's comfortable.
No. I kiss Ren on the forehead. I'll be back.
Bletson hops out of Desi's arms. I'm coming with.
All right. Let's go.
Alright.
Flo just sits defeated at the table. Just like...
One last thing. Just gonna do one last thing. You should be bald, man. And then I walk away.
Well. He passes.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to fail. I didn't expect that to
should be
go
bald,
through.
but, like, he just gives you a middle finger as you're walking out.
I give him a middle finger too. Just two.
You two should get a room. You're acting like an old married
Middle
couple.
finger, middle finger, mage hand, middle finger. Ew.
Just get going. Save the city. Jeez.
The mage hand stays there while I walk with them.
Alright. Separate room. I'm going to change the music up. Bards! Yeah! That one! No, the other one! God, guys! They can never... These guys can never settle on a single song, I swear.
You need to hire better bards.
One day I will.
You're a DM, you could literally hire almost anybody.
I heard they're starting a union.
Blasphemous.
They're calling it a subscription rate. To get
no! How dare!
A subscription-based system.
It just sucks that I don't have, like...
I heard that they were doing something, maybe a magic chant called like, comment, and subscribe.
Stop making the buttons glow, DB. Thank you.
As you all enter the room... Vas, which room did you take them in? Is this supposed to be the pantry?
It'll work.
So you enter the pantry. There's barrels of food, like well-preserved meats on shelves, and it doesn't feel as cramped because, well, apparently it seems bigger on the inside. Magic's weird.
And before we go
Looking
through
around,
over
are there
the
any...
threshold, I'm just gonna cast this on myself before walking over the threshold, the threshold of the door.
Looking around, is there any windows in this room?
The pantry itself does not have any windows, as sunlight would spoil some of the food.
That's going to be a problem. Sorry, I'm expecting my guy to show up. Show up soon, and I need to pass him the item in order for him to complete the spell. And there is no goddamn window. But I suppose I could blow a hole in the wall.
By the way, did we make a token for him?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
I shoot a star mote at the wall.
As the wall itself rejects your star mote.
It just melts into it.
But from the shadows, you hear, "Oh, Vosk, my dear friend. You should already know I'd be wherever you ask."
No, they're hot.
As a Lupin-like person steps out from one of the darker, shadowy areas.
8 feet tall, compared to Vusk's 5'8". Ah,
What?
chef. Good
Can
to
we
see you.
stop making hot enemies?
No. So you agree they're enemies? Good. Good to know.
It's not an enemy.
Good to know, DB.
Antagonistic at best. Or at worst.
Well, do we have an image of the thing or not?
We are about to get that.
And the creature just waves his clawed hand. Very well. By whose name shall I be addressing?
This is, well, I've been calling them Moonbeam and Mind Mage, but if... Oh, right, I did spoil to them that you are a fairy, so... you don't need their names.
You're no fun.
I know what you get up to.
Very
He
well.
sort of smirks.
Very well. Moonbeam and Mind Mage it is. He walks over. So which one's which? That's such hard time with titles these days.
I'm Moonbeam. That's Mind Mage. I point to Naya.
Naya just rolls her eyes. Other way around.
And who is this other?
Husband.
Oh, that's an odd title.
Yeah.
Very well then. Show the thing. If you will, please.
Minor illusions. The false Hydra. I put a bow on it. Here you go. Wrapped up in the presents.
Eos, without the bow, please.
All right. Removes the bow.
So Fey magic has to be very exact, as you can tell. He walks over, he takes the illusion itself and pulls at it. And the colors drain from it as he pulls it into an orb and then, like, sinks it down into his hand. Very well. I shall get started immediately.
Have all the runes have been put in place?
Yes.
I know that the ley line in this area has been atrophied due to whatever is going on outside, but it should work. Yes.
I believe we called her the matron. Yes, the matron's energy output should be enough to hunt this thing down. Do we have a way to take care of it?
Yes. Moonbeam's party will be able to hunt it down. I've already contracted her and Merc to go after it. This thing had been killing on our grounds as it was.
Such wasted materials, I swear. And he walks out back through a shadow.
I was going to ask if you had any trouble while putting down the runes, but...
So what does the runes do, specifically?
Oh, 1 second. You see that he had actually grabbed a bit of food from one of the pantries and munched a bit. The runes act as focal points for which to draw the energy of the spell that's being cast. You have heard of the Feywild, yes? Or
have I heard of the... What? Would there be an equivalent in Tainabu to the Feywilds?
As far as you know, no. However, Naya
Yeah?
You very well know the Feywild.
Hmm.
Well,
I know.
In China Bay.
No, from your world.
Oh, from my world. Oh, yeah.
good. So then one of you has a reference point. One of the things fairies from where I come from like to do is create a zone of which memories start to go away, making people more susceptible to remembering new things that may not necessarily be correct. This will do the opposite effect. With that image as a catalyst, and these runes essentially reversing the effects of that spell, the next time that creature is seen by anyone, and with Chef going around and patrolling to make sure that no one else is killed, people that are survive attacks by the creature will remember it.
That is something.
Would I be able to tamper with it? Do I have the power to?
No. Not unless you want a very angry fairy after you. And you don't want Chef after you.
Go on. What else? What are we doing?
That's it.
All right. Okay.
After that is done, you walk back into the main room. I assume.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting around. Floral's just like, yeah, great. So Tyria has been moved and sat herself on the opposite side from Floro, on the other side of the room. And she is busy talking with her brother, while everybody else is gathered a little bit closer in their own section. With Floro just sitting there like, well, so are we going to be dealing with the thing or what?
I think that is the plan.
Okay.
Whenever it next shows up.
Oh, we get going. Go save my people, and hopefully save us all.
And
Maybe...
I thought you were going to explain to them what a planeswalker was, but
no, that's for a later.
Well, that one told me to shut up, so I can't say nothing.
Telepathically, I'm just gonna, because I remember the other creature inside his head, right? That memory has been, all the memories have been returned to me.
You mean the Phyrexian?
The Phyrexian inside his head.
Yeah.
You will.
What do you ask?
I feel
Sorry.
No. It's would the guys also go with the Phyrexian inside his head as well?
No.
That was my main cause that was my main goal. Because I knew that thing was in his head. I wanted him to reveal it. That was what I was trying to do.
You haven't asked him anything, and you told him to shut up. So he's just sitting there with his hands folded, and he's like, well...
You'll tell me everything later. Everything.
Well...
Including them. And I point to his forehead.
He stops, and he tilts his head, he's like... And then he shrugs, he's like, well... I will say one thing. Whatever you think is there is gone now.
Insight.
Roll it.
I do not trust that for a sec.
Do I have advantage on this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It rolled on that. It was holding on that one, but 21.
Your Geas is not telling you he's lying. In fact, your Geas hasn't gone off on him, which means he hasn't taken damage, which means he is telling the truth.
We will discuss this later. All right, let's go find that thing. Well, this, and points at the stars, is still up.
Yeah, and less inclined to follow orders at this present time.
All right, that's fine.
As you all walk out, a chef does show up again, and he addresses Vust first. He's like, we have a problem.
What happened?
It's in your shack.
You see that the fur bristles as Comfy. Or Koa, remember when you were detecting magic and you saw that bit of inky blackness coming off of him when he was doing a brief little spell?
Oh yeah. It was from the true sight.
Yeah, the true sight. That's starting to show up visibly to everyone.
Yeah.
So the thing is running out, and is deciding to go after the largest source of mana in this place. Great. Great. I need the exercise.
Excuse me, what now?
Oh, come along. You're about to see a workshop. And he takes off running.
I never want to see a workshop again after fucking the forges.
You're follow him back to, and we can poof everyone else from here.
Give me control of the boyfriend.
No, he's mine now. I'm killing.
You're all taken to the circus again. With the boyfriend there. Desi, Porta, Helix, check. We need the new Vusk image. Are we keeping the Panther on the board?
That's up to DB.
Okay. So, Vusk runs.
Yeah, it's staying with us. Don't forget Panther.
Don't forget Panther.
Don't forget
Vusk continues to run in, and pretty much all of you are running past. You enter the main thoroughfare of the tent, and your inside is actually very impressive. There seems to be mechanical devices on specific points on the out of the tent. In front of you, there are benches meant to seat upwards to 50 to 75 people at minimum. There's a huge stage with platforms and dangling ropes across there. 2 giant eggs and huge, ember-filled daises. And to be fair, it's a little dark right now, primarily because, nothing's going on, but...
Wait, is it dark? Like, dark?
It's lit by the embers, but it's dim.
It also, I think... Does the stars... yeah, I shed a 30-foot radius of light with these stars on my head.
And you do see everything as clearly as you normally do. And on stage, you do see the skeleton man from earlier. And of course Augustus turns and he's like, Hey! The show hasn't started yet, and Vusk, you look normal.
He stops. You have your memories back?
I mean, yeah? That I do still remember that we're gonna put on a show, right?
What else?
What is it? Oh, the Grail? I remember the Grail.
The Grail?
You see a genuinely ecstatic smile of joy appear on Vusk's face for a moment, and then he remembers, oh right.
Say it.
Oh right. We need to go now. We need to go.
No.
There's a problem now.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. You gotta reveal it.
Do your mind stuff after we take care of it. If that thing gets to the Grail, we will have a much bigger problem.
Reveal it. Are you
What,
hiding it?
What thing? Something is going after the Grail?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Later. That's
okay, I'll build up the
That's
defenses.
Do I take this as going against the rule? Arden?
All you need to know is the Grail is an incredibly powerful source of condensed magic.
All secrets.
He runs back and just disappears into a room on the right side. But as he's running out, he yells, "Vosk, the workshop is under the thing outside, back left. Just take him there."
I'll take you to where it is, and then all will be revealed. Right now, I literally don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain.
It's not my fault. You agreed to the gears. Regardless,
yes,
all secrets.
Yes, and I am taking you to where the Grail is, therefore revealing all secrets.
All right.
That does fit the wording.
The tent around all of you. You are not the exo strangers.
I'm not the only one that got it. Yes.
There's a reason for that.
So, as you all are passing by, you see that the flap around the tents, or the tent's material itself, begins to glow a bright red with arcing lightning dodging between the folds as you're passing through it. The doors seem to no longer look like doors, but rather the suggestion of doors. And as you pass by them, they open. And for those of us who have more of a vernacular for the real world, the doors actually look like wireframe.
I don't think Helix is ready for this.
As you pass by, you enter a room filled with various musical instruments.
Oh, right.
The instrument room.
Oh, yeah.
Each one carved with a different set of runes from different languages. And one very perplexed-looking kobold who's currently working
Leonin.
Leonin.
What are you?
Sorry.
What are you guys doing
Perplexed-looking
here?
Leonin.
Hey! What are you guys doing in here? You're not supposed to be here.
We're just passing through. Need to get to my workshop. Don't worry about it.
What's going on? What? Ah! It tramples.
Shove right past. And you go back to the tent and you find a very normal-looking shack. As you all enter, the first room you see is what you'd expect a worker's cafeteria to look like. As Vusk is currently running around trying to find something.
Remind me again what Augustus said.
It's in the back.
In the back, on the left, right?
Yes.
Like in the back of the room? Of this room, or?
He wasn't very specific.
Right.
Because of course he isn't.
Of course he's not. He's going to be he's going to check this room on the back left, see if he's finding anything in particular.
So what is it?
Do I need to roll investigation, Arden?
Yes.
All right.
If anybody else wishes to help.
I'm watching.
I'll give it a go.
I'm watching.
Investigation, yeah?
Investigate.
No.
I'm sorry, that's Vusk, but I will roll Orda as well. Orda with a 1, 17.
Ren would search. Cole is not searching.
Yep.
Yep.
So Vusk
Oh, that's intimidation. My bad. Wrong one. Investigation.
Intimidating.
Nope. No.
Ren intimidating.
Ren does not find. Cole is not attempting to look. The panther found it.
We getting everything else open? I'm gonna move Desi over here. He looks searching.
Cola's at the door.
Or I was gonna say you said you were watching, and
Oh
everybody's
yeah, I was
pretty
watching.
much
So
moving
yeah,
further in.
I'll just
The
follow in.
first room, nothing was found, but in the second room, everybody's searching in various locations. Vusk, you think you get close, but you open up the bathroom, and you're just like, "Wait, it wouldn't be in there. That's silly." And
Then
Desi's
I
just
remember. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, no, go ahead.
Desi's just walking around randomly, and the Pangol's just tilts book. And the chest right next to Orda opens up down into a cellar.
I think I found it. It just opened. Good job, Zip. Good job, Zippy. Zippy, what the fuck does that?
Okay. And unfortunately, I did not build the cellar, so we're gonna use
Theater of the Mind.
Theater of the Mind for being down there, and a blank page for the possible battle that could be happening.
Yay! Blank page!
So, as you enter down below, I need every player character
Gotcha.
to give me a perception roll.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Orda. Perception. 14.
I want to use this now. No, that just increased my.
Oh dear, either way I'm done for.
I'm good. I'm not gonna use the card. Perception, right?
Spent my luck.
Yeah.
Spent my luck looking for an item.
I don't see anything.
No, what you do see, you will see something.
My goodness,
It's
my
the
eyes.
what you see depended on what level of how high your perception roll was.
True.
So, Naya, since you had the highest one. No, Desi.
Oh, so this
This-
is an active looking.
It's not so much active looking as there's stuff down here that was based on what you would see based on your perception roll. So, Naya being the first at highest. You enter the room following Vusk, and your eyes are drawn to all manner of devices and magical artifacts and just a slew. It looks like someone created a museum of sorts of various things. And your eye is drawn upon a case holding a pauldron of sorts. And that pauldron has a wax seal with a long ribbon on it going down. You read the first couple words, and since I get to pull this out, there seems to be a prayer written on it.
Curious. What does the prayer say?
Emperor of man, overseer of all things right, whose powers none can resist, save and deliver us, we beseech, from the hands of our enemies, by granting us dominion over them. Show us the path to victory, that we might produce it in your undying name.
Interesting.
You feel in that prayer that you have read a light touch upon your soul. All of your attacks have +1.
Very nice.
Orda being the next one down on the list. You see the same with all the knickknacks, but your eyes are drawn. You see something, a horn of sorts, on which there are 7 colored rings pierced into them. Upon seeing a plaque in front of it, it says, "To the best kobold I have known, may you take this with you as you go." You feel a sense that if you were to take this thing, that there is a power behind it. Of a sort.
Orta looks at it, thinks for a moment. Looks towards where he saw Vusk heading. No, I don't think this is meant for me. And he will just leave it there, choosing to be respectful.
Next on the list would be Helix. Of all the items you see a cane, similar to the one you had before. Except the engraving on it says Canehurst.
Damn, that's... Oof.
Oh, and Dizzy got tied, so I'm gonna flip a coin. Where is my beautiful coin I had right here? Fuck it, I'll flip consequences. Down.
Flip consequences.
Koa.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are drawn to a case with a red butterfly.
Any writing?
And finally, all it says on it is Anomaly B.
I touch it. Koa places a hand on it.
It bursts in a bright red light, throwing you on your butt.
Yeah.
But as you look at your hand, you see that the red butterfly has made its mark on top of your right palm. And it flutters there. You're now considered under the effects of a constant light spell.
Okay.
You also have +1 to your spell save DCs.
Gotcha.
Desi. What you see? I'm trying my best trying to figure out what we did for Desi's list. Right. Desi, your eye falls upon a curious artificial construct. It looks like someone tried to make a star out of a metal body. And the inside there is a small orb with glass on the front of it. Do you wish to poke the star orb?
Have you met me?
So the Leonin reaches out and picks up this thing, and it bursts to life in front of all of you, and you just hear, "Hey there, friends. Hi. You can call me Ghost. Who are you?"
Oh, for...
My first reaction, it's a bug!
Listen here, little light.
Oh my, no!
Another child! Alright, continue, TV. Continue.
Listen here, little light. You might want to start at the beginning of... What do you mean you're a ghost? You're a physical creature. You're not a specter.
Oh, I most certainly am. I'm a ghost. Do none of you know who the Traveler is?
Vusk starts coming back. Where the hell are you? What did you do?
You lead us to a room with items. Of course we're gonna touch it.
I haven't touched mine yet.
True. Some of us did.
You woke it up?
It called to me.
It was laying there, motionless.
No, it
Excuse
was
me.
not.
I would prefer to be called he, not it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Snacks here is going to. It was literally blinking at me.
When I found him, he was asleep, motionless in the dirt.
Well, he's mine now. He's now adopted into my family, so.
Another member.
But you're alive.
Sometimes.
But you're not dead yet, so I can't be yours.
Well, I mean, yes and no. You're adopted. You are now a child of mine.
Okay.
Do I see just a dead ghost because of my eyes then? Like an actual
No.
dead being?
No, are you actually gonna try to do detect magic on that?
No, because my lich eyes see the spirits of the dead.
Okay, so from your perspective, this is literally a ball of pure light.
Oh.
Yeah, I would not advise looking.
Do not look directly into the ball of light.
I look directly at the ball because everyone's telling me not to. I look directly.
Mine was above table, but
Oh,
yeah.
I know.
Koa,
It's above
Ren,
table.
meet your new little brother, Ghost. Or I'm gonna call him Snacks. With 2 X's.
Orda sort of puts up his hand. What is this place? It is a museum. It is a. Sometimes I find things around the places I go. I pick things up, inconsequential. So then you stole something that was meant for someone else? What do you mean? He points to the the artifact that Orda found. Would Vusk remember that thing being there?
The behemoth horn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh. I remember picking it up, but... Weird. You'll have to explain to me later.
Yeah, just one question that's floating on me. I've known threaded canes. I had one. What is this one about?
The Canehurst cane?
Yeah.
That one, it was from a city that was in the midst of a very long and long night. It was a headache.
It is a wonderful piece. I would ask to run off with it, but I have a feeling you're not going to part with it.
I mean, have this thing. It definitely gets stuck on me. And the little butterfly floating around the hand.
The butterfly stops emitting light and lands on top of your snout.
Sneezes.
It just floats away and just floats back.
He just holds up a finger on each hand and holds them up. We will sort this weirdness out later. For now, problem.
True.
And he just starts heading. He starts heading back the way he was heading.
Above table. I love it when Arden just gives us anime weapons again. Anime items again.
So I know exactly what that threaded cane is.
I know what Anomaly B is. Arden.
I'm not gonna turn down the most universal skeleton key in existence.
I mean, good point.
We'll explain about out of game later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will explain this out of game later, but you all move on. You get into the next room. And in the next room, oh man. Oh, I mean, Ara, why did you have me include this thing?
Anime.
The next area looks like jail cells. Except every cell door is glass and filled with water. And once again, I ask players to give me perception rolls.
We're getting so many things today.
No, you're getting fun lore tidbits today.
We're getting so many.
Wait! I got a feeling I know what this is.
Yes!
Oh,
Someone got
no way!
I got a 20, a dirty little 20.
No,
as we're heading through here, Vusk would call down to them. All right, I know it was fun to poke around in the museum collection. Whatever you do, do not stare at anything here too long.
Oop.
It is called the nightmare section for a reason.
Yeah, that's fun.
God. Oh no.
All right. Naya with the highest perception again.
Let's go, Naya.
Naya, have you ever played StarCraft 2?
No.
No. Okay,
I know the rough idea of it.
Okay. As you're walking by one of the cells, a fleshy, like, serpentine creature lunges at the glass and just goes boom.
Niall sort of recoils, shocked, like, what the hell is that?
For anyone who knows what a hydralisk looks like, that.
Oh my word! Why?
Oh, describe, please, for the audience abound.
I don't have an image of it,
Sure.
so.
Oh, sorry, I can Google it.
Yeah, audience can Google hydralisk StarCraft 2. And then for Koa.
Oh, this looks cute. It looks like the Baron from League.
Whoa,
It looks like
it
looks like the Baron from League.
Okay, so it's a Tyranid. It's a big ass Tyranid.
It's a Tyranid, but distinct.
It spits acid.
Wait! Didn't we fight this in the water tower?
No.
In the water temple, we fought something similar.
Maybe.
Look at this distinct little gentleman. My God.
Distinct
That's what I'm
little
gonna
gentleman.
wow. This is what I'm gonna think of.
Koa,
Yes.
you pass by one of the cells. An eerie sense of dread comes in from your right. Every nerve ending in your body screams not to look. Every part of you screams, don't look.
And as a healthy person, I don't look. Koa looks.
Your vision becomes blurred, but not blurred. It's almost as if what you're looking at can't be described by your own mind. A creature made of flesh and metal and stone.
Why do you have this here?
It tilts its head as it smiles and stares at you.
Koa just like, oh. Do I?
I want you to give me a will save.
So that's
or a wisdom save.
Is this a mental check?
Oh yeah.
So I have advantage.
At advantage, yes.
As a wisdom save. The urge to just shoot a bolt of star energy into that. Please pass. 21. I mean, why am I second guessing this?
You find that your wit is strong, and you are able to fend off the psychic bolt.
Why do you have this? And I look away. Don't look at it, but like, what do you have this?
Vusk is further down the hallway, still moving.
Thaumaturgy. Why do you have this?
He is still moving on a mission.
Is there a picture of this? Is there a picture of this thing?
Is it just a correction?
No, there is not.
Sadly, no, because the artist, the person, the place this thing is from, the artist has not done up a picture of it because your imagination can conjure up something way worse than whatever can be put into picture.
Right.
Beautiful.
It's one of those. It will fuel itself off your own terrors.
Exactly.
Oh wait,
Yep.
I just
Will do,
realized something.
Desi.
Sorry, I listen to law stuff
Wait,
far too
Art,
often.
I just remembered. Has it been an hour since we've gone down here?
Yes.
Okay, so so the moats disappeared, but the intellect fortress should have a few minutes. No, I did the intellect fortress when I went over the threshold for the conversation, so it should be gone, right?
You find that for some reason it has not dissipated.
Okay. All right. Okay. Understood.
Your intellect fortress has remained strong at least.
Okay. Just one. I'm just gonna put this in the chat because we removed it earlier.
Yeah, it's a concentration. I'm aware.
I know. I'm trying my best. But yeah, the star modes disappear though. The crown of
the
stars.
star modes disappear, but your little butterfly seems to be quite active.
You have a little friend.
Do I have a friend?
And since I'm supposed to go with Orda next.
Oh.
Ooh. Orda, the cell you pass by, you see a mirror. But reflected in it isn't you, but the twisted reflection of you. The dark, red ice dripping from your fangs, eyes lacking intelligence. The version of you that is in that mirror, reaching out, and every attempt, it just hits the mirror. You find the longer that you stare, the more you want to walk closer.
Orda, deciding that taking a brief moment to look at it is enough for him, slithers away. Because he has no legs.
Felix!
Yeah.
You happen to walk by a cell. It's still filled with water, but a lanky individual. Human. 9 feet tall with a mouth way too big for its own. Its eyes not having eyes in them, but just covered flesh flap. On its arm, it holds an extension of its own intestine system.
Ew.
As it stares, and you know it's staring right at you.
Being the mercenary and everything, there is no hesitation. I tried to ram the sword straight through glass to enter. You just muscle memory.
Well,
give me an attack roll.
Man, I can't believe we're fighting
like I said, it's muscle memory.
We're gonna be fighting 2 things today.
Oh, one of these things you don't want to fight.
Roll.
Yep.
Oh dear. We are going with the sword variant, so it's all together.
Mm-hmm.
Not the nat 20 on advantage.
That's a oh shit. That's a nat.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see this?
You do.
Silvery barbs.
It's still gonna go through.
I know, but I make them re-roll at least, so it's a lower number.
You may feel free to re-roll if you wish. But that effect is.
I would say it's muscle memory, so there's nothing to
True.
Because it's pure instinct.
Let's see what we got out of the results. Come on. Thank you. We're gonna control C that.
You must re-roll the
1 dash.
Lord.
2 dash. Second one is 2 9. 2 9 2 3. Come on. I know you can find it, you silly program. And finally, last one is 8476. You got two pretty close to each other, relatively.
I wouldn't know if that would affect it, because... Actually, yeah.
The sword hits the glass. The glass vibrates as the sword itself begins to... Every piece in it starts to spin. And Helix, you can see the webs of fate start being to fold into one another. And the words in the text appear in your mind. And it asks, which?
Oh.
To you, time has stopped. So, the sword goes 1. All within 50 yards smell strongly of manure for 1d4 day. 2. If cut open, caster is found to be made of soap. Or 3. All undead within 1 mile can exude clouds of fog at will. Choose, wielder.
Fuck me. This is a hot weapon.
Weird.
We are gonna go with 3, because that will make the most chaos.
Very funny though. They're just burping a lot. Burping out some smog.
So pretty much everyone within the circus is going to be going, wow. They've all started vaping!
They started vaping. They took an unhealthy habit. Let's go.
And
it's the
this will
circus.
last... Someone give me a D100.
Okie. Boop. 39.
39. It'll last until you've gained a level.
Wait, which one did you pick?
That was 39. All undead within 1 mile exile clouds of will from the point of Helix. The creature, your knee-jerk reaction to attack, though, only manages to cause a crack in the glass. I believe, and even then, with that crack, you notice that the person who owns this place is still not turning around to go check him what's going on. He is booking it. And Desi, do we have you back?
We did roll.
Mending takes too long if you're gonna...
Crying a full minute.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright,
We're just
Desi,
booking it.
following up as you all run the last cell that Desi manages to pass by. Seems like it has a lot more security than the rest. Sure, there's glass viewing inside, but inside the cell is a room that is poised to ignite. And sitting on a table, just on a small petri dish, is a single drop of black oil.
Oh no.
Well,
unfortunately, you personally do not see any way of activating the room's defenses.
I mean, I could cast Fireball, which is like a point I see.
Yeah, but the moat has to travel through the glass.
Wouldn't it still travel through the glass regardless?
No, I think it explodes when it hits anything.
Do we even have that in here? I don't think I added that spell specifically in here. I know of it. I don't care. I cast gun. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
We'll
Well,
discuss. We'll discuss later.
the
Pardon.
TPK is just wild
Yeah.
today.
3.
Oh.
Okay,
You
hearing a
fi-
gunshot not Orda, Vusk will turn around and start running back. Actually, no. The room is sufficiently dark. He emerges from the shadows from the wall.
I'm so radiating
from the floor.
Oh no, I'm not radiating light. I'm radiating dim light now.
He emerges from the floor. Okay, what is taking so long? What are you doing?
There's a dent to the room that holds the old Phyrexian oil. And Desi is there, pulling the trigger constantly.
I mean, if you're gonna put the right thing, that's probably
Wait, no, I don't think that would work on DB because of the mind protection. That's mind altering.
Yep.
Fuck, I don't have anything to stop him.
Why won't you burn? Desi firing constantly.
Desi, stop.
The moment the glass
minor
cracks.
Oh fuck! I was gonna do that, but it's fine. Ignore it. Ignore it.
The room itself bursts into a fire inside, with a small gout of fire bursting back out towards Desi. Desi, deck save for me, please.
Wait, did the silvery barbs go through on Helix by any chance?
It did.
I give advantage to DB.
DB manages to dodge the small gout of fire, but there is now a room that is nothing but ash.
Oh, lovely! And I see you made a crack in another one.
Yeah, Helix is just staring at the thing, just petrified. It's just like, yep, nope, I don't want to move.
Relax. None of these things can get out.
And I thought the Forger was bad when he murdered our Pantheon.
Whoa. I will be voicing the character of Never keep that ever! Followed by a lion snarl from Desi.
Rawr.
Oh. Everything in the nightmare section is under the strictest magical and physical lock and key. Nothing gets in or out that doesn't end up dying shortly after.
Then why keep it in here? Why keep all of this?
Cats are curious by nature.
A small reverberation sounds through the hall. Actually, do I have a sound for that? Damn it.
Is that all the secrets? Ooh.
And that is a much bigger problem than everything in here. And just to make sure that nothing happens with the cracked wall, he will aim towards the display of the creature suspended in water, snap his fingers as the water immediately turns into basically acid and melts the thing into nothing.
Everybody who doesn't have mind shielding hears breach of this thing dying inside there.
Oh joy.
It sounds like a human being torn apart while still alive. It is not a pleasant sound. And I will not be describing it any further than that. Thank you.
No, you don't need to.
Say, it's best not to. No, Dizzy. Let's go.
Don't worry about it, Guncat. For now, we have another problem. A major problem.
And we shall use... Bink. Dinka dinka dinka. Scrolling in. As you enter the next chamber... Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Do you want to
actually
drag us?
You know what? This will actually work. The next room you all enter is inexplicably just a white void, with the only thing visible being yourselves, Vusk, the horrible creature, and the one thing that's near the end of what can only be described as the end of the room is a golden chalice suspended in a glass case.
And I'm just gonna... Whoop! There we go.
For the glass case, yes.
And then... The thing between you and it... I can go... Bleh. It's a bit bigger than before. A lot bigger. And since we know that it's party creature, so we're just gonna go with that.
Oh, shit.
And then click that button. Hey Bards! Get the drums! There we go. Combat ensue.
I'm leaving the kids in the bag.
The false Hydra in front of you turns as all the various heads wibble and twist, and it grins. It's like, okay.
Hey, just a few minutes ago, we did get another 1 hour mark. Did we want to take a break, or did we want to fuck this thing up now?
I feel we should fuck this thing up now. No one needs to use the bathroom.
I want to kill it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, DB?
The DB's already rolled.
Yep.
I am rolling a 1d6.
Yep.
I'm casting Identify on that chalice then. I don't care about the monster. Koa doesn't personally. I'll kill it.
You need to be touching it.
Do I? Damn. I even
Range
my
Just
side.
touch.
I hate it here.
Also, it's in a glass case.
I will
suspended.
touch it somehow. It's a secret you've been keeping. And showing it did not give me that much information, to be honest.
You'll find out.
Yeah,
You still have a thing between you and it, though.
true.
Then they'll know that the case is... Actually, no, I shouldn't be saying anything.
No, you should, because
No
if you don't, you
spoilers
take a 5d10 if you didn't.
That's above game, though.
True.
You haven't touched it yet,
True.
is the answer.
All right.
So,
Shall we roll?
there's no initiative.
Oh.
Remember, initiative is party versus enemies.
Oh, shit.
So the party needs to discuss on what they're doing. And y'all get to go first this time, since the creature has been caught off guard.
Okay, DB's casting gun.
Yeah, DB's casting gun.
Right.
Naya will activate. I'm assuming that she's been wearing her armor all this time.
Oh yeah.
But she'll ignite her sword, and I will cast Holy Weapon.
Ooh, nice.
Also, Orda will do this for the first time ever.
If I do the thing that I wanted to do, it'll be very anticlimactic.
All right, so 3d6.
Do I want to do that? No,
Ooh, nice.
no, please do it. Okay. Domain expansion. On it.
All right.
The next spell I cast is going to be an instant fail. The domain is considered a bonus action, I think we agreed on.
Yep.
I cast banishment.
Okay.
But
I said it was going to be anticlimactic. DB said do it.
We don't want to get. We want to kill it though.
I mean, banishing it back to its original plane of existence.
Which is
where's its original plane of existence?
So that means I'll just go to a different spot, a different area then, right?
Where's its original plane of existence?
In my head.
Your head.
It goes back in there. I'm fine with it going back in there. It's my knowledge.
So
you just like from what they see real quick. Because I think they don't get pulled. Everyone else doesn't get pulled in. That's the thing.
So, what they see is just a black orb surround the thing?
No, it's a giant sapphire gem. Encase both it and myself. They can't see inside.
Yeah.
And
it goes as the pieces just fall off and break. And it shows Koa just standing there perfectly fine.
It's brushing off their hands. Alright, so what's that thing?
However, from the floor, it crawls up out again.
I knew it wasn't going to be that easy.
You fucker!
It just stares at you, and you say you fucker to it, and one of the heads repeats in exactly your same voice. You fucker!
Naya will dart forward and smack at it with her sword.
Alright, swing.
Yeah, but where's my thing for Moonfire? Yeah, man. Here we go.
That would have been... No, it's...
Alright.
Plus Holy Weapon, which is another 2d8.
Yep, add. DM pulls out calculator.
So 10 slashing and 27 radiant.
You swing, and two of its heads go flying. And it scrunches up a little. Desi.
I'm sorry, I was going to ask, doesn't Gun need to have an attack roll?
No, it does not.
Oh, okay.
It requires Desi to roll that 1d6 to build up its charges, and then it has to fire.
Oh, okay.
That's
Just making sure I understood.
Yeah, gun fires the equivalent of a magic missile spell based on the level of charges that Desi rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And that's another 25, so it seems the more damage you do, the more pieces of this thing just ends up getting lopped off.
Orda, doing something anyone who's ever seen him cast before. Motes of glowing orange light begin to form around him, and then they start turning into a brilliant cerulean blue as he casts Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Ooh.
Oof.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Also bring up your spell slots up again when you get the chance.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's weird because it didn't even ask me to. At higher levels, you cast 1 additional ray for each level. So that's 2 more rays.
Ye-
Wait, sorry. 4, 5.
Does those slots expired on the tracker?
I know. I don't know what the heck's going on.
That's why I said don't worry about the spell slots, but because we know it's only 1 spell.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, and as that happens, those blue flames don't go away as the effect of Cerulean Flame takes into effect. It needs to roll a dexterity save.
51. And what was it if they pass?
Then they don't take any. They're not put on fire.
Yeah, it nat 20.
Then yeah, no.
Silvery
moment.
barbs. Reroll and take the lore.
All right. Much better. It is now on fire.
There we go.
All right, so as
And
the
double click
flames are
back.
about to flicker out, they suddenly engulf it. Just.
It
And,
screams, a cacophony of screams.
And Naya, instead of the fire feeling the heat of fire, it actually feels cold.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Okay. So 2 barriers. Yeah. Only for Naya. Yeah. Cool. Kulgan like jumps off of Desi, runs up, and its tail like wraps around Naya, wraps like in an arch around Naya in a spiral pattern. And that still leaves Helix and Ren to do an action.
Ren takes out the aura sigils and they float up above him as he casts at 2nd level magic missile. Wait a minute, what? I didn't automatically roll.
Because magic missile automatically hits.
I know, but like it was supposed to ask me if I cast it at a 2nd level or higher.
Yeah, that's weird.
At what level is he rolling it?
2, so just another d4, yes?
Yeah, so go ahead and
no,
just do
wait.
the roll
So
as
three
in slash R.
So 3 glowing darts.
Oh, auto level calculation. No, wait, no, that's not. What the heck?
That's not it. Don't
That's not
worry.
it. So 3 darts, each deal 1d4 plus 1 force damage. So there's
So roll 3d4 plus
so
3.
one more because it's at level 2. So 3d4 plus 3.
Slash R space 3d4.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 total.
The magic darts fly into a couple of eyes, and yeet. Panthy does claw attack, which Panthy needs to exist.
Exist, Panthy. Exist.
Does he some bag of tricks, Panthy? Boop. There we go. A 17 will hit, so do damage.
1 domain. 2 more charges of this.
5. Panthy's just on the thing, like trying to claw its eyes out. Alright, and then Helix, did you roll anything?
Yeah, I haven't rolled anything yet.
Alright,
Yeah,
you're the last
gonna
one
go
to act.
in. We're gonna go in with the sword, all pieced together, and I'm going to try, basically, rule that out of existence.
Alright.
Sort of what the fuck?
Yep.
That is what it is.
This is 9 resources.
27 will hit. So go ahead and roll damage while I pull up what happens.
And while that's happening, I have to pee real quick.
The fact that in all this, I'm basically hitting it with the flat side of a apparently it's bludgeoning. I don't know what edge alignment is.
Doot. And again, time freezes for you. The drum stop for a second. I wish I had more. I wish I just had the wibbly noises while I'm here. You know what? We'll use Mountain Wind for that. Time stops for you, Helix. As the sword once again compels a result from you. Just give me one moment to get them all. Oh, and I know which one you're gonna pick.
Do it. Do it.
Oh. I implemented it.
Yeah,
It is it is the DM's decision to have implemented this thing.
Yeah.
If you handed me a tool, I'm going to use it.
Yes, you're using the sort of what the fuck. As soon as it pulls. Fine, I'll scroll down myself, you silly program.
Capsaicin. They don't ask days with capsaicin.
0927.
This may lead to me asking for a particular thing that I've witnessed now. Like, I like this, but...
Good. Oh, Caster. Do you want to be an ape for an hour? Or do you not want to be harmed? Or do you seek secrets?
You cannot be harmed by elements, but what the...
I mean, it is the sort of what the fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna get that response in a moment.
I don't know. The hairy ape kind of sounds like fun.
It does, but I also need to be combat effective.
True. I mean, you get like ape abilities.
Yeah, but how am I gonna hit it with a blade?
You're not Goku. They can hold one.
No. We're gonna go with the second option.
I knew you were gonna pick the second option.
Because the other two are not very conducive to the situation.
And it lasts for the next 23 months.
Let's go! 23!
What did I miss?
What
Helix?
actual fuck?
So what everybody else sees is Helix slashes at this thing. And I'm gonna bring the drums back. Slashes at this thing as his body just starts to glow. And that's when it begins and takes its chance. Having most of its heads removed, it growls and screeches and screams as its body expands once again, pushing Helix back.
Now I'm very glad that I have a displacement cloak.
But that's all that seems to happen. The Helix just got pushed back. Dezenai and Koa notice and watch as Panthy is pulled in and, for lack of a better term, disappeared.
What?
Yeah.
Into the flesh body of this thing.
Ew. You can say that.
It's not a board, it's a dungeon!
Uh-huh.
So assimilation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it begins with a bite towards Naya. And if I believe, Naya, your AC along with Colgan's tail.
I'm at 21 base.
Desi, can you mark Colgan's thing again? Nope, I see it. Okay, they benefit from half cover, so you get +2. And this
Alrighty.
one head comes down and attempts to bite. Misses. The second. The third. The fourth. And the fifth. Okay. 3 heads try to bite at Helix. Helix, what's your AC?
My AC is 19, but is rolling at disadvantage until I'm hit at least once.
Okay, that's good to know, because they rolled low
That
anyway.
is my cloak for you.
Yep. So what everybody sees is this thing like splits, new heads. Yes, Desi, Panthy is poofed.
Also, Arden, if you're rolling, we can't, or we can't see the attack rolls from the creature.
Yes, because I'm rolling them to GM.
Okay, just making sure that was intentional.
Yeah. So from what everybody else sees, this thing grows and new heads pop out and just dive towards Naya. Kulgan on top begins to spin and bats a bunch of them away. Whereas for the ones on Helix, they miss, for lack of a better term. They just go pong, pong. One manages to get close, but then just bounces off and lands flat on the ground before all of them right back into the body. Confirmed. Thank you, Dizzy. Go ahead and pick up the card, or I'm just gonna... Yep. I would be NPCing Dizzy's next turn, considering fire... Go to. So, yeah, it's the party's turn again.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
If this thing's only getting larger the more we hit it, I think there's something else at play.
Arden, knowing that it's coming from my mind, can I ascertain any information as to why it just keeps on growing?
Give me, if you're going to use an action to do the Knowledge Arcana on it, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Do I get advantage, since I know where it's from?
Yes.
I mean, could Vusk also do something?
Yes.
27.
Yeah. Knowing what's in the room, could he get advantage? Vusk, I mean. Alright.
Alright, 27 Arcana.
Oh, wait. Yeah, anyway, I'll just give
Yes.
the DB.
So, currently this thing is at a... From what you can tell, Koa, this thing is sitting in pretty much a void that is nothing pure mana. It is pulling from that. But, just because it seems like it's getting bigger doesn't mean that you aren't hurt. You still see the stumps of the heads that have been cut off, still part of its body. What you feel is that this may end up feeling like a war of attrition.
Do I know any place with no mana? Or magical energy?
There's one place you can think of.
And that is...
But you have a feeling sending it there would probably be even a worse idea than it is. After all, there was a place where you got burned. Well, Orda got burned, but you also felt the effects. The Forger's Forge.
That's his problem to deal with.
There is a good idea.
I can make him deal with that. feels like a fun time.
These down gods, I don't think that's a good idea.
That sounds like a fun time. I'm going to do
I'm
it.
guessing that this thing is drawing black mana.
Now, for your benefit, I'm going to say think Eldrazi.
Okay.
This thing is the closest thing to an Eldrazi without it be is what's going on.
But we are doing damage to it, right?
Yes, you are seeing damage on it. It's not regenerating, is the answer. It's just adding more to itself.
Dumpy's thinking,
And Desi fires their gun at it again, and you just see the head get blasted off, and as it lands on the ground, whatever the head is made of, crumbling into dust.
Vusk seeing that, and I guess coming to the same conclusion that Koa did, basically says, Alright, you lot, keep hitting it. Keep hitting it until it dies.
Everybody form up and hit it till it dies!
something in you. If you are looking, Koa is shaking. He clutches his stomach and begins to vomit black ichor onto the floor. As he casts Spirit of Harima, a Reaper appears out of the ichor. Would the embodiment of death of this plane be just Ardent and will be Forge? At this attempt? Would it be the Forger? Or would it be a headless dead god? Arden, I need a straight answer.
A golden gauntlet rips from the black ooze.
What have you done?
Cole is just profusely vomiting black ichor onto the floor as this golden gloved hand climbs out of it.
Is the simulacrum of what is supposed to be the force of death on this plane steps up.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's you?
I need to change the music for this.
They are, in reality, but they are still considered an ally to the team.
You will see.
It's not really him, it's the simulacrum.
It's a representation of death. Let me pull up also the death stats, actually. Unless you're giving me something else. Huge F in chat.
Let's see if we got that, and then... As Odin stands, he cracks the imperceptible sensation of his neck. Everyone in the room feels it. And he laughs. Ah, little kobold. Asking for my help already, are you?
I hate it. Yeah, you ass.
Very well, then.
Haunt it. Choke it.
And he dashes forward, gripping 3 of the heads in one and biting into the thing as he rips them from its body.
Ren just, Koa just leans on Ren a little. I didn't know what else to do.
Ren has got the eyes of like, what the fuck, dude?
It's one of Harima's abilities. I didn't know exactly what it did.
Okay. Vusk, what are you doing over there?
Vusk, having said, after basically relaying, keep hitting it until it dies, had darted around to basically go over to the case where the grail is, places his hand on it, begins basically using his ability to manipulate mana to, anytime a head falls off and crumbles into dust, drain the mana from the mana that returns to the air back into the grail, and forcing it to stay there, so that way it's steadily draining the ambient mana, so it has less to draw from in the air.
Arden, above board. I know, following the Geas rules, they have to take the 5d10 because they did not tell me this secret.
They also have not. They also still have the intent to still tell you the secret.
But they didn't tell me it. Still.
Because just because they didn't tell it to you doesn't mean they still didn't have the intent to tell you when time was right.
All right.
If you're going to force the damage at this point, then okay.
Because I'm still thinking, I never used Gaius before because the contract was to tell all secrets to me.
You never specified a time.
Never specified a time.
You are, you are
you
technically
said you
correct.
would tell all secrets. You never said a time.
Yeah,
You never said when they could tell you all secrets. It's just that they will tell you all secrets.
Alright, just to clarify it then. That's fine.
Yeah. Remember, magic is precise.
I'm trying to remember that.
Yes. And this is a bit of a crisis mode.
Ghost still doesn't trust. But continue.
Speaking of which, everybody else's actions. Desi went, Koa went. We still have Ren, Orda, Helix, and Naya.
I will continue to hack.
Alright.
I will slash with the whip form because I don't think I want to try slash with the sword again.
Very well.
Alright, I'm looking.
Ooh,
was he 25? Yes. Okay, so 2 extra d8.
Ren casts Toll of the Dead. He takes out a bell and rings it out loud.
Bong.
Wisdom saving throw for the creature.
And in addition, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just wisdom saving throw.
25, 29.
Oh wait,
Right.
hang on, I need to
If you
check
need an
something because I
18.
think it's still also.
Go ahead and give.
Yeah,
What level did he cast that spell at?
It's
And
just base
Naya, you
cantrip.
did do enough damage for it to go.
It's just base cantrip. So it's 1d12 necrotic.
All right, so roll me that d12. It hits.
8.
Nice. So Ren sees it, gets hit. Naya's chopped off a couple more heads with a couple swings. Its form is now this one main body with all the tentacles of the necks of the heads that were left over. Dust is coming off of its body and floating into the air.
Orda is going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Whoa.
my mind went the wrong place there.
It's going to cast it at 7th level.
What type?
It's going to be fire.
Okay.
And it's already under the effect of cerulean flames. Which reminds me, at the start of its turn, it's going to take more ambient fire damage.
Which roll? Because you should have rolled that last time too.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot.
It's okay. Add it
First
on.
time fighting. But yeah.
Tack it on. Thank you. 16, 14. Oof. It begins to shrink even further as more chunks of it are removed from its body. And then Helix, please roll your attack.
Yep. Ah.
Wait, do you still have Ankle Biter? I thought that one transformed.
Technically, it's still sort of what the fuck. I just didn't rename it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whip attack is still under ankle biter because it doesn't have the as hitting it would.
All good.
And go ahead and hit. You took damage. And then add 3d10 on top of that.
Okay, how the fuck do I... Dice.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's what you notice when using the whip form is that the blades just spur out in bright lights and spin as you wave. The whip itself is actually twice the length that you thought it was. And then you notice that within the core is a black strand. Something from this whip just pulls at you, and you feel a connection to it as it jabs into this creature and twists, ripping out another half chunk from its body. That chunk, however, pulls into the whip itself and becomes part of that black strand.
The more I use this thing, the more horrified I get. I need to. This is good. This is becoming dangerous.
The creature, sensing desperation as it's seen its form being ripped piece by chunk piece, turns and then dives towards the chalice.
Is the Reaper still holding on to him? I did say choke. Would he technically be holding him?
He is, but he's holding only one of the heads. It's stretching. And you see the smeltworm of the forger, he grunts as he sees that it stretches. He's like, not the best order you've given, but at the same time, I still have it. And as it tries to run towards the chalice, he just goes, tugs it and flings it back in between him, Helix, and Naya, as he steps between himself and steps between the creature and Vusk. The creature's flailing there, and it actually gets thrown prone. And he just holds it. Alright! Go ahead and take care of it, so I can go back to where I was.
You still stay here until it dies. That's the rule of this spell.
Yes, I'll abide by it for now. So, party's turn again.
Can I just order him to kill it? Is that a thing with the Reaper I could do? I'm not really sure about this spell. Just kill it, kill it.
Ooh.
Just kill it!
Hey, can Vusk roll Arcana on the simulacrum?
The Reaper of this world.
But that will take his turn.
That's fine. He's also concentrating on pulling the ambient mana that's coming off of the creature back into the Grail. Just for normal Arcana?
Yep. Desi fires another blast.
32.
Silvery barbs. Doesn't have to be attack, it just has to be something I see that succeeds something.
Why are you silvery barbsing Vusk?
I don't trust you. I don't trust Vusk. I never did.
I mean,
he's trying to understand what the hell he's seeing.
And I said silvery barb, so re-roll and take the lower.
Okay, Colgan hits. That does that. Go ahead and roll that Arcana again. I mean, he has a 17 base. So...
I mean, it's still something.
25.
That's still more than enough.
Eh.
Okay. From Desi's gun, creature is another chunk. Colgan's blade chunks it down. Naya, if you wish.
Yeah.
While you roll that, Vusk sees that it is an aspect. Whatever the simulacrum is, it's taken over the aspect of death on this world. And the fact that everybody else is probably gives into the sense of they know who this person is.
Gotcha. Questions for later. For now, making sure this thing doesn't eat any more Grail. And Orda, thinking to himself, okay, fire's not enough for this thing. Then a thought occurs to him. And he casts Ray of Frost on it. Actually, no. Frostbite. Needs to make a con save.
Oh, well, it didn't beat the 23, so yeah.
Alright, and then it takes ice damage. I activate Crimson Frost, so it needs to make a strength save.
Oops, wrong dice. And same DC, I assume?
Yes, 23.
Okay, it failed.
Alright, and then a fun little thing happens. Fracture point. As the fire and ice commingle with one another, the ice begins to glow brighter and brighter and brighter as it cracks form along it due to the fire coalescing over it. As it needs to make one more spell save DC.
We're gonna do...
Dexterity.
Dex, okay.
Yeah.
It has to do this at disadvantage since it failed that strength roll too. Okay! Yeah, nope, oof. Yeah. Oh. It gives its dying wail as it freezes and cracks and fires. It becomes a pillar of energy before the pillar just dissipates. And even the simulacrum of forgers looks at it like, impressive.
Don't you, Darth Vader, impressive us.
Silence takes over. That's all that's left is the soft hum of resonance from the chalice itself, now open to the area.
Alright.
The simulacrum turns around and looks at Koa. Am I done?
Which way is he looking?
He's looking at Koa.
To everyone, what, like, here or here?
Here.
Okay. You can go.
Next time I'll actually ask for a price. Know that. As the energy that held this piece of the forger here dissipates, he leaves with a smile as his eyes dart ever so briefly over to Ren. And then he's gone, leaving you all standing there with Vusk and a weasel for some reason.
Weasel. So, you all know a death too.
Yeah, we do.
And at this point, we pause. Because it's 4 p.m.
True. Side note.
You will get to learn the secrets behind us next session.
Yo, Arden, did you see the to the GM thing that I sent you in the chat?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Or would I? Yeah, I'm getting closer to it. But yeah, next time.
Oh. Next time, we'll
Next
get
time.
to learn.
Yee! Or do you want to say the end thing? You want to say an end card? Want to say goodbye to
Ooh.
everyone for the YouTube side?
Yee. So, hey, YouTube, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Flights of the Legacy.
See you next time.
Make sure to
Bye.
like, comment, and subscribe! And hit the bell icon to get notified of the next one. For the YouTube side, we are going to go on a 30-minute break before we jump into our next game, but we'll see you guys soon. Alright? So, for now, everyone, stand up, stretch, get some water, get some food. We'll be right back in 30 minutes, alright? BRB.